go outside in these things?
What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Damn!
You think you're funny, don't you?
I know I am. I'm the famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Schwarzenegger.
Gesundheit.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
What is happening, everybody? We got another new week of news and review. It's a big week, so let's just get started. Enough with the intro, the chit chat. There, like I said, there is a lot to cover. Oh, wrong asset. And first, like we always do, we start off with Transformers news. So now, here was some stuff pulled off of TFW 2005 by user Noon. He is saying, be prepared because we are going to get pre-order soon. So this should be Wave 2 of Age of the Prime and Wave 2 of Studio Series. So we should be getting pre-orders soon for 86 Wheeljack, 86 Krennic, the Titan Grimlock, the 86 Shockwave, the 86 Snarl reissue, all the deluxe from Age of the Prime, Smokescreen, Power Glide, Swerve, Cliff Jumper, Ratchet, and I think that's the animated Ratchet. Liege Maximo and Nexus Prime is coming. Also, 86 Skywarp as well. So be on the lookout. We will probably be seeing some stuff soon. Also, some UPC codes were found on some deep dives, and this is for Wave 3 of Age of the Primes, the Point Blank, Fangry, Tailgate, Joyride, Swindle, Vector Prime, Armada, Megatron, Unicron, Soldier, which I'm kind of interested to see what that is, and Armada Jetfire. And then for the Studio Series, an 86 Cliffjumper was found. Transformers 1 Soundwave, Age of Extinction, Bumblebee, 86 Cyclonus, 80 Age of Extinction, Invasion Prime, 86 Blinkswing, and Revenge, Rise of the Beast, Scourge. So was that a package refest, my guess? And then JT Prime 17 confirmed that the Selects Deco, there was like a Selects Deco for Breakdown for Point Blank that was teased like years ago. It was canceled 2 years ago. So this is what the Age of the Primes one will be. Let's see, next up, we also got barcodes or UPCs for El Segundo and GT Scorcher. These are have Amazon listing prices of $34.99. Not 100% sure what those are. And we got more barcodes and pricing. So some of the collab stuff that we saw a couple weeks ago, Cemetery is $57.99. I have a feeling that is dead Optimus Prime with the well, maybe. This says it's a collab, so maybe not. I was thinking it might be the dead Prime, but Race $16.99, which that's kind of weird. I thought maybe that might be a Hot Wheels one, but not at that price point. Then Monster Jams are both $27.99, which that's a little bit less than what the Hot Wheels were. So interesting. They found a UPC symbol and GA and GAN code for the Decepticon symbol, and that's going to be $46.99. That's a hefty price point. And then there was also a price point for the Age of Extinction Grimlock, the Titan, with an ETA of July, and that's $190. So sticking, we got that Titan price point get a little bit lower with the Star Convoy. It's gone right back up with this Grimlock, sadly. And then there was also, they found listings for 2 more of the NFL collabs. One of them was the Vikings. The other one is not known. And those went up $5 because they were $25.99. So, or $4. And then next up, some more information on the Matrix of Leadership. And that's going to have a July ETA at $125. So, we're going to get nailed. Let's see. Next up, so there was some, what is this? The Volks Hobby Heaven. This is in Japan. So the missing link Grimlock was on display there. And here's some more images of it. And it was sitting next to an actual vintage Grimlock. So looking forward to seeing more info on that. And then also Takara set up more stuff at the Yodobashi Akihabara store. God, I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. But you can see the green variant of the Lio Convoy on display there. And then they had the Style Gen MPG Optimus Prime, along with the Age of the Prime Sideways. And then they had the Dramatic Capture Series 4-pack with Skywarp and the Insecticons, and then showed off some of the accessories. And our reliable source JT Prime also gave us pricing on these Takara items that are hitting Hasbro Pulse. Didn't give a date, but I would imagine if we got pricing, we might see it soon. So the Style Gen Hot Rod will be $125. The Missing Link Grimlock will be $120. The Legend Series, that Leo Convoy, will be $60. And then the Masterpiece Movie Series Sideswipe will be $100. So not bad. Next up, probably one of the figures that wasn't as appealing as the last 2 weeks, but so we got to reveal the More Than Meets the Eye collection Scourge, the Target exclusive, and why I said it's not as why it wasn't as anticipated as the other ones, because this one is still available, I believe, on Pulse and Target. So this is just a package refresh or new packaging. I can't tell of any difference of the Studio Series 86 Scourge. The blues looked about the same. Like I said, the only thing that's really different is the packaging. It has that More Than Meets the Eye packaging. And speaking of More Than Meets the Eye collection, we are at a new week and we are supposed to get a new drop, but supposedly it's going to be a double drop. The Battle Damage Prime and Battle Damage Megatron go up this Tuesday or today, depending on when you're watching this. This does drop Tuesday at 1 a.m. Prime ships out in April. Megs ships out in August. And guess what? Somebody already has Prime in hands. So this image came from, I think it's Prime versus Prime's page on TFW 2005. I can't remember exactly because I saw this posted everywhere. But so this is the shard that Megatron throws at Prime, and it goes into his chest. And lo and behold, you wait long enough, we eventually see the releases. So here is the More Than Meets the Eye Target exclusive Studio Series Transformers the Movie More Than Meets the Eye collection Megatron. And you can see he's got the Battle Damage head, The chest. I can't remember if there's any difference in decos. I don't have mine with me. Mine's on my desk at work, but. And then here is the box, the packaging, and confirms that this is. Does it say leader on there anywhere? It doesn't say it on there, but it looks like it's leader. It's going to be. It's the leader class. So, yeah. And then we got the reveal today of Prime. These were from JT Prime. And here is a look at the Optimus Prime. You can see the hole in his chest. And you can stick that. So this is the Commander class Optimus Prime, that cab without the trailer. Some additional deco. Now, I think they should do this battle damage stuff other than the hole on the Optimus Prime. They're doing it for the Energon universe just because I think it looks it represents more of that look to the Energon art style. So these should be going up for pre-order today on Target and on the Hasbro Pulse. And another thing that's really cool is how on Prime it says one shall stand, and then on Megatrons it says one shall fall on the clear plastic. So really cool packaging that they did here. Next up from Blokees, we haven't really heard from Blokees in a while, but they teased their Wave 2 of Blokees wheels, and it's going to be called Wreck and Rule. And here is a tease of Overlord. And then we're supposed to be seeing him and the Wave at, I don't even want to try to pronounce this, where Messe. Is that German? But, so yeah, we should start seeing stuff on the 27th. So on Tuesday. Let's see. Next up, more non-Hasbro. Well, it's third-party official stuff. Yolo Park teased and showed the status of where they're at on their Beast Wars Dinobot, and I tell you what, this is looking good. Like, if you're having a hard time getting that masterpiece Dinobot, and you want a Dinobot representation, if they keep doing all these Beast Wars, I mean. This is a very clean looking Dinobot. Let's see. Next up, so we have in-hand images of the Takara Optimus Prime MPG 17 style gen. So here's a look at the packaging. All new packaging. Doesn't look like any of our traditional masterpiece stuff. So we're going a whole new route with the style gen stuff. Instructions are different as well. And here is a look at the truck mode, and then you kind of see how everything just kind of stores on the rear of them. And then here's some more images of him in robot mode and some of the weapons that you can, kit him out with, the different options. It does come with the Matrix of Leadership. And then same thing with like the cab. You can use the clear pieces to store all his weapons on his back. And then here we go. Kind of a size comparison of, I'm surprised it's bigger than the MP10, but you have the MP1 on the left, the Style Gen, the MP10, and MP44. So it's a little bit taller. So it's a decent size figure. I can see a lot of the different styles in it, but yeah, did not pre-order. Next up, we're moving on to third-party Transformers news. And this is kind of a reach, but changeables are back at McDonald's. They start dropping tomorrow. A lot of stuff is dropping tomorrow, but you can kind of see they brought back what looks like some of the older designs, with like the French fry and the chicken McNugget box. But here's kind of a breakdown of them, and then some of the stuff that comes with it. There is stickers that come with them as well. And then here is each individual bot. And it's a lot of different like appliances and just things set up at McDonald's, like the kiosk that is there, the drink machine, the where you pay, the toy display. And then one of the coolest names, Curtis the Divine, which is the the griddle. It's so weird. these are coming back, but I had to throw them in there because everybody was talking about them. So this starts today. Next up, DNA's Designs released another upgrade kit. This is for the Age of the Primes Alpha Trion, and you kind of get some little upgrades to his cape, and then a lot of gap fillers, and then his staff, which looks like that's got the Matrix in the staff, so that's pretty slick looking. And then here's kind of a breakdown how he looks like in alt mode. Let's see. Next up, so this is I can't find the manufacturer, but this is CM006. It's a non-transforming action figure of Bumblebee, and it scales with the DLX, the 30 DLX stuff. This is did I say Age of Extinction Bumblebee? I know it's a Bumblebee. So, and this a lot of these photos were supplied by Mang Motion, who does a lot of the Transformer reviews and does a lot of the stop motion stuff. So looks good. Light up features on his eyes. There's the breakdown of the accessories, and then the bubble it comes in. Let's see. Next up, this is Gear Factor Gale. Their version, I don't know if this is a KO oversized of the the Legacy Dreadwind, but this is another thing that Mang Motion had. I don't have the original mold, so I can't comment if it's it looks like it's almost its own thing. I don't think it's a KO of it, but so yeah, there is that. Let's see. Next up, one second. Next up, we have let's see. Ooh, here we go.
Showtime!
We got some stuff from Dr. Woo! That's right. Not as much as we did the last week, but we have some updates on their packaging for their Datsuns and Lambos and Insecticons. So just like a little update, but we gotta get a little bit of Dr. Wu in. And next, from our second favorite micro scale Transformers brand is Galaxy Toys. And they are doing repaints. They are turning into the Colorverse of microscale. But this is Sunstorm or Sandstorm, Bitstream, and there's a kind of a little bit of argument between me and another friend on the lavender one. Is that Slipstream or Hotlink? I say it's Slipstream. She was the lady of the Seekers, and she kind of had a different body style, but I think she was more of a lavender than what Hotlink was. So I guess it could be whoever you want it to be. And here they are in bot mode, and then the combination of the team together. And now we're moving on to Legends. So if we didn't get enough dick a couple weeks ago, we got more dick this week. And this is New Age Toys H71V Dick, their version of a Legend Scale G2 unreleased Sideswipe. And he's definitely got that Miami Vice vibe with the hood, the deco on the hood. And moving on, so we did see some images of this last week. This is the Great Work Studio Deformation TV02, their Legend Scale version of a dive bomb. Ooh, I almost forgot his name. That's why I like to write little stuff in the bottom corners just as a reminder. But I just put his current company that's making them, but. This was so these are final images / product images, final production images. Let's see. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's see. Next up, we have Laser Cat Toys. Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. So now we saw his, I think it was last week we saw him in alt mode. Now we're getting to see a look at him in his robot mode with and without his battle mask. Like I said before, I'm not into these chibi designs, but it's cool. And that they transform, it's kind of cool as well. Next up, a slide that is out of place. This is the Galaxy Toys Coronation Starscream kit. And this, supposedly on the listing on Show Z, this is coming with those previous Seekers that we saw in the 3-pack. But at the same time, it looks like it's something separate. So I'm not 100% sure. So I guess go by what Show Z says. Next up, something that we have seen a lot of, but I can't get enough. This is the final production images of the PS28 Demolisher. This is the MMC/Ocular Max version of Mix Master. And the more I see this, the more I want to get it. It's gonna be rough not to get in on these. And next up, so I ripped this off of Facebook the other day, but this is from a user on the Fans Toys Masterpiece Official. They asked Fans Toys a few questions, and I guess he was able to share them for Chinese New Year. Long Haul is planning to come in April. Bone Crusher will either be the last release of 2026 or the first release of 2027. Strafe and Nose Cone will be coming after Red Alert pre-orders, coming after TFCon LA. The difference between Fans Toys and Fantastic Model is different design teams. There is no timetable for their Optimus Prime. No 2.0s are in the active development right now. They wouldn't clue them on the next combiner after Computron, and asked about Rodimus and Wheeljack. Both are in development. I want a Rodimus so bad because I don't have an MP Rodimus. And I think the Takara Wheeljack is dated, so they might have me on that. So let's see. Next up, we have X-Transbots tease their box of their Masterpiece Galvatron Abaddon. And then a couple days later, we just got dropped a metric butt ton of Galvatron's images. Their Galvatron is in canon mode, and personally, I have the 2.0 from Fans Toys, and I think as good as these look, it's just too little too late for X-Transbots. They took too long developing this guy. I want to say, as long as they took too long to develop this guy to make it good, then it could be good for collectors out there. But I think I got my definitive Galvatron, and I don't need another one. But hopefully once people get these in hands, it exceeds X-Transbots' expectations. I will have to say the blast effect is pretty slick on this. And then here's kind of a breakdown of all the faces. It does get multiple faces. What do we got? 7 faces altogether, and then a die-cast matrix of leadership. So, but yeah, so that is all for the Transformers news. So let's move to general action figure stuff. So first off, Super 7. And let's see, I gotta scroll up. I think they got a lot of publicity. I don't know if it's good or bad for this, but Tiger Sharks. Do y'all remember Tiger Sharks? Because I vaguely remember Tiger Sharks. Like the shark looking dude, I kind of remember, but the rest of them, I don't know. But these are ultimates, and I think this is going to be at their like $65 price point. I'm not the biggest fan of Super 7, so. And these just seem too niche. These are like niche on niche. So yeah, these went up for pre-order last week. Speaking of stuff that went on pre-order, NECA, the long-awaited Big Bird. Here's some images of Big Bird. This went up for pre-order last week as well. This has got everybody wanting to know, where is their Snuffleupagus? And one of the things that's weird, he has his head from his like the original version, which looks dopey as could be, but Yeah, so that's up for pre-order now on like BBTS and Nerdzoic and a bunch of your other sites. Next up, we have some news from Blokees. So they are working on Mega Man stuff, and it's supposed to debut tomorrow or today at the toy show that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Let's see what else we got. Next up, we got stuff from G.I. Joe. Now, this was courtesy of, I think, Full Force Podcast dropped this, but I guess it's at One Stop Diecast and at Diecast Insider. So that's where it originally came from. So this is the G.I. Joe Hasbro Mattel collaboration. So we got a Sky Striker last year, and this year we're getting a Diecast Hiss. Let's see. Next up, Hiya Toys. And here is their, I guess this is just another reissue / repaint. This is their Exquisite Basic Plus Frost Blast Shimo from Godzilla Kong, The New Empire. It seems like Hiya is doing a lot of these reissues / tweaks in the paint deco on these Godzilla stuff. But yeah, that's went up for pre-order this week as well. Next up from Blitzway. I know Blitzway from the Voltron stuff. Did not know that they did action figure stuff. And I supposedly this is a reissue of their Where's Waldo. So good luck finding it, right? Where's Waldo? But so this is a 1/12 scale Waldo, and he comes with a display stand with the books, which I think is really cool. And then I think it's magnetized, or maybe the base that plugs in his back's magnetized. And then he comes with all these accessories that he's got on his neck, around his neck, and then there on the left-hand side is a list of all the different accessories and hands that come with this. So kind of cool. Not me cool, but Where's Waldo was one of those things I remember a lot as a child. Next up, we actually have some stuff from Hasbro. So spotted in retail at Hobby Base, I think in Hong Kong is where they're located. The I Love You 3000 Iron Man was spotted. So yeah, if it's being spotted in Asia, I can't imagine it won't be too much longer before it's here. Maybe in a month time. So could it be in people's hands by Valentine's? I doubt it. Maybe that Ewok will. I haven't seen anything about that though. And then also up for pre-order, and actually it was in stock at certain places. I think it was in stock at Hasbro Pulse. This is the Marvel Legends Abomination, where it's in that Incredible Hulk packaging. That I think this is the first one of that Incredible Hulk packaging. But yeah, like I said, I know it's in stock in Pulse. I've seen some like just random retailers have it too on their sites, like they posted on Facebook. So good luck finding it. If you want it, you can get it now. Next up, something that hit me whenever I'm scouring Weeaboo looking for Transformer stuff. Gong Studios. Is it Studios? Gong, the Hush Batman was in hand, and we got a bunch of images of it. And I'm not the like soft goods guy, but I think this looks a lot better than Mezco stuff that I've seen, where you have a complete except that the biceps look kind of weird. But here is their Superman as well, and then we had images drop of the Superman. Yeah, some of this looks good. Like I said, I'm not big on soft goods. But man, that picture on the right, he kind of looks weird with the way his muscles are pushing through that. But yeah. Next up, probably the weirdest news that I saw all week, and it's toy related. Lego Crocs. Lego's doing a collab with Crocs / Crocs is doing a collab with Lego. Oh boy, these look really weird. And yeah, these are like $150. So no, thank you. But I'm sure somebody might like it. Next up, got some news from Mafex or Mafex. This is pre-orders went up for this week. This is the Hush suited Clark Kent. And I guess he comes with heads that you can use for the Superman. It says, please note, The other items shown in the image above are not included with this product. So I think it's just trying to tell you that the Superman's not part of this product. And the same thing, they got a Bruce Wayne, a Hush Bruce Wayne. And then he comes with legs and accessories for him, and then accessories for Catwoman. So if you have those, you can add to that. More from Mafex, but we got reissues. I should have played the reissue of the week. You know, I got time, I guess, right?
I'll be back.
Guess who's back?
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
You gotta put your back into it, dumbass.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
So yeah, we like I said, Mafex reissues this week. So this is the traditional Daredevil, and probably one of the better looking Daredevils. And then it does come with accessories. I think the Billy Glove pieces are bendy wires, as you can kind of see how it's wrapped around them. Also, they are doing a reissue of the Symbiote Suit Spider-Man, which I have this as a CT Toys variant. So. And then there's Carnage. And there's all his accessories. And then we got Butcher from The Boys. So yeah, that's all for Mafex. Now moving on to Hot Toys. 1/6 stuff I don't collect, but I can appreciate from afar. And we have the Father Predator from Predator Badlands. I have yet to see this movie. And I need to. But here's a good look at the detail in his face. I mean, that is crazy. Like they make beautiful products, and the way it has like the antlers on his helmet, and then yeah, it looks really good. And there's kind of a comparison between his size and then Dax. And here's like a breakdown of some of the accessories that come with it. And then like here's like a full product breakdown. So looks cool. Let's see. Next up, we got a lot of stuff from Ramen Toys. I think Ace is gonna go full nuclear on loyal subjects and just to say F it. I am making my Machina line. So he posted the Switchblade is in development. And it's going to be at Kenner scale. So he's going to be doing stuff at Kenner scale and kind of comparing it to the Missing Link line. And so here is some more stuff. So this is the Thunderhawk, or I forget what Ace calls his version of Thunderhawk. Gosh, I can't remember. But so they're all, but also Ace is doing hold on, I can't remember. I know it's a different I think the Piranha is a different scale. I think the Piranha is the 1/18th, like their normal Machina line, whereas the Thunderhawk is the what is it, 1/24th is what Mask was. Also, Ace gave some updates on the MK1 and showed where they're kind of at in production, and showed kind of the inside of the helmet. I think he made the helmet bigger on the inside to fit larger heads. Also, he's kind of like touting how there's like a thing that'll go around your eyes or maybe it's your mouth. So you're breathing out the mask instead of in the mask, and helps reduce fogging up. But it would help if I clicked on the right slide so you guys can see that. I'm a little bit behind, but there's the inside of the helmet. So yeah. Also, Ace is working on a Seasman and Imposter. Looks a little familiar. Seen something like this before, but yeah, these are looking good. I didn't write down. I don't know if these are at 112 scale. I'm assuming since a lot of the stuff he does is 112, and just how he's holding his hand, it looks to be 112. And then here's kind of like a look at the shoulders to show that he can hold the sword in front of him, which is really, really good to get movement like that. I mean, that's one of the things, your sword wielding characters need to do. Speaking of Motu, I don't talk a whole lot of Motu, but there's one of the reasons why a lot of this stuff caught my eye. But this is the Origins Blast Attack. I don't remember having this as a kid. I had some Motu stuff as a kid, but I don't remember this guy, where basically you pump them up and then you can cause them to explode. What a weird play feature and attack. But here he is in the packaging, and I think this is just a Mattel, their website. What is it called? Mattel Creations exclusive. And then next up, we have Mondo. They teased their 2000X Man-at-Arms, and then lo and behold, images dropped a couple days later. So here's some good looks at it. And I guess there's going to be like a 2-week window where there'll only be certain accessories available. I don't know which, though. So here's like a breakdown of all the accessories it comes with. Next up, that was kind of big news. Moving on from toys, the Masters of the Universe trailer dropped. We got teasers of it. And I'm going to say I'm looking forward to this. I don't know if this is something I'll go to the theater. Like, the visuals looks really good. I can't believe like they have like all the Easter eggs in the background. The sword looks really good in this picture right here. I mean, you get to see a little bit. We talked about this on the on Men on Film, but here's kind of like I kind of got the feeling, like a lot of people got Guardians of the Galaxy feeling from this image, but like the way this opens, I kind of have like a little bit of a Matrix feel, like like how Neo felt like he was something more and had to be somewhere. So I kind of got a little bit of that. But the other thing that's cool is Castle Grayskull looks badass, and Skeletor. Like, there's no signs of Jared Leto right there. We're getting like, I'm surprised they went that route with the way that they did with Skeletor. And then here's some just like Fisto. We're getting a Fisto, Spikor, Beastman. Like, I'm surprised we're getting a Fisto. And then Allison Brie just looking hot as could be as Evil Lynn. And then here's kind of a wider shot of Skeletor. And then here is Battle Cat. I mean, and then I will have to say, this did give me a little bit of goosebumps when they did the transformation scene in the trailer. And like, he even said, "I got the power," which I wouldn't have suspected they would have done in the movie. I just thought it would have been a little bit too corny, even though Dolph did it for his movie. But then there was a little bit of him kicking ass, and the fight. There was a little bit of a tease between the fight between him and Skeletor. And that comes out June 5th. This might be something I'll go see at the theater. And then one last thing, movie-wise, reveals. I don't know if it's going to save this movie, but James Gunn did do a reveal for the Supergirl movie. He posted this on his socials of Lobo. So here's Jason Momoa as Lobo. Looks cool. I know he's been wanting to play this character, but I don't know if it's going to save it. And that's all we have for news and review. Yeah, I threw a little bit of movie stuff in there. I figure I think we're going to get nailed with Masters of the Universe toys this year, partially for that movie. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Check me out on all the social medias. They're all scrolling down there. I post news daily on TikTok, X, Instagram, and YouTube, and on my Facebook channel, Facebook page, all at Talib1980_collects. Also, this will go up every Tuesday at 1 a.m. Then we got reviews every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. and Fridays at 1:30 p.m. You can also catch me live on my channel at Saturdays at 11 p.m., for Men on Films, where me and the boys get together and talk movies. So that's about it. And also, I'm on Figure Fight Club Decepticast on Mondays. This typically follows Decepticast. That's at 10:15 p.m. Eastern. Then open mic night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. And then Fridays, the VIP show that starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's usually an interview show where we talk to toy creators, toy photographers, toy influencers, and cosplayers, and anything that's, nerd stuff. So check all that out. That's all I got for this one. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.